attack the one that's outside here next to me. So I guess that's technically a 16 with 8 slashing damage.
That is a hit.
Wouldn't that be 9?
I was about to ask, is what's her name here threatening this thing?
Technically, because she's in the doorway, I would say no.
Alright, so that's plus another one.
So 9 damage?
Yes, I don't know what Justin was adding +1 for. Are you adding it for the same thing I am?
So I'm giving you +1 for the magic, +1 for the threatening thing.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, 9 damage.
Okay. Yep, you slash into it good. It's still standing, though. Auburn.
In the Art of War, it says to attack the minions before you go for the stronger threats, so they don't nickel and dime your way. So let's attack that spider.
Nice hit. That's a hit, and you slash into it. You basically like scrape off one of its legs. It's a 7-leg spider now.
Can't move anywhere without an attack of opportunity, so just staying put.
Yes, unfortunately, even a 5-foot step would not be enough here. For Vel.
Grazing unnecessarily close in between the legs of the individual in front of me. Magic missile on the spider.
I'm sure he appreciates that, but good hit.
Yep, magic missile on the spider, 3 damage.
Yep. Spider is barely standing, like the hits have starting to pile up on it. You notice
and I did that defensively as an action, so I'm harder to hit.
Okay. All Eyes snarls at Lady Auburn and will attempt to claw you twice with its claws.
Uh-oh. Both miss.
Ah, god damn it. All right. Spiders go. King. This one's on you.
Oh,
that's a crit. 10 damage on you, King.
Yeah, that's fine.
And it also is an attempt at poison. Roll a fortitude save, please.
Hold on a sec. I gotta check something because I get a bonus, but I gotta make sure when that bonus is. I'm currently at 13 hit points. Yeah, shit. Technically, I'm not at my negative. Not negative. I'm not at my halfway point yet, so I don't get a bonus. Fortitude, you said?
Yes, please.
Fortitude is this one.
You make the save. You are not poisoned.
Oh, actually, technically, that wasn't one less. Forgot my damage resistance.
Okay, so you take 9 damage instead of 10?
Yep.
Okay.
I have DR1 to regular damage.
Oh my. Magic damage gets through, just out of curiosity?
DR1. Just says DR1 to lethal damage.
Interesting. I gotta look. I gotta double check.
I hit it before. I can hit it again. It's invulnerability.
Second DR equal to half the barbarian level. This damage reduction is doubled against non-lethal. This ability replaces uncanny dodge. Blah blah blah. Interesting. All right.
It's the full text, so
yeah.
I assume it works against magic too.
Interesting. It's a blank. Yeah, I guess it does. Web. The spider is shooting web at you right now. Does 15 hit your touch AC, Auburn?
I'm looking on the sheet for that.
It would usually be next
12.
to... Yeah, it does. You are entangled. Again.
What's the defensive attack called again?
Say that again.
What's the defensive attack called again?
I don't know what you mean by defensive attack. That's a little.
You have both total defense, which means you don't do anything, and you do full defense, so you have a bonus. But you also have a defensive attack, which gives you a negative modifier to your attack, but also gives you a defensive bonus.
I think it's negative.
Let me check. Hold on.
I believe it was -2 to your attack, but +4 to your defense, or the other way around.
So I was actually just trying to find it in the rules so I know what to declare if I did it, but I can't figure out what it's called. So
Is it total cover?
No, I'm not talking about total defense. I'm talking about the one where you still attack at a negative modifier to get a defense bonus. I've done it so many times now. I just can't. What's the name?
I'm looking at actions right now. Hold on a second. Anyway, the spiders are done. It is your turn, so I assume you're going to be doing that maneuver anyway.
I might. That's why I need to know. Because if I go into a rage, my rage gives me negative AC, so I might behoove me to go into a rage and then do defensive attacks. Let's see, move action.
Fighting defensively. That's what it's called, fighting defensively.
I think this page that I'm looking at for
Page
shortcuts
180
just sucks. But that's just another case of this time I was looking at the SRD sheets and not the book. I was like, okay, this will be easier. I'll just find it on here.
Page 184 in the main book. Fighting defensively is a standard action. You can choose to fight defensively. If you do so, you take a -4 penalty on all attack rolls in a round, but you gain a +2 dodge bonus to AC.
Oh, the opposite of what Justin said.
I knew the numbers were correct. I just didn't know which way it was.
Yeah, I don't know about that then. -4 is pretty big. Let's see, I'm at close to half. Yeah, I'll start raging now, which is a free action.
Yes, it is.
And then I'll attack the same spider as before.
Go for it.
Well, that wasn't worth anything, was it?
Nope. Not this time. Auburn, you are currently entangled.
So let's try a strength to break free. And oh, there it is. Okay.
I don't think that's enough, actually. Let me double check. No, yeah, it's not enough. You need a bit higher. So you're currently taking a -2 penalty on attack rolls and a -4 to your dex with the entanglement. Okay.
What was it again? -2 to strength.
-2 to attack roll. So it's whatever you roll for your attack -2, basically. And -4 to dex. I don't know if you guys saw this, but I did set up a condition sheet that does take a lot of the conditions, and I put them in there as much as I could, so we can have that all in there.
All right, thank you very much.
No problem. So are you going to strike?
I will try once again on the spider.
Oh, the -2 doesn't matter because you still hit it. And that's 6 damage?
Yep.
Nice.
It's so good to be able to do more than 2 damage at once. Well, actually, Anton was doing pretty good in the wolf fight. I shouldn't disparage him.
Anton was fine. It was just everybody else was a little weak.
Arclights' new backup character is the new leader of the group.
Forvel.
Fist is swinging. Boom. Spider on the outside.
Your fist just punches it, and it like staggers, and just plops to the ground. I think you killed it. You think you killed it.
What are you, scared of spiders or something?
Who are you talking to?
The only person who is outside. He's looking directly at you.
I've been fighting the spider face to face this whole time. You've been hiding behind me. I don't understand your jest.
All Eyes sees that you are trapped, and she squeezes with glee and attempts to bite you in the neck, Auburn.
Oh no.
And she misses. Never mind. The other spider will attempt to bite you now that you are entangled, though. And also misses. God damn.
You know what? Spiders suck.
They do. King, what are you doing?
Can I squeeze in there?
It's going to be difficult. If you squeeze in there, you will get attack of opportunity from All Eyes.
From All Eyes? I thought I would get an attack of opportunity from the spider.
But where are you going, I should ask? I thought you were going over here.
Yeah, towards All Eyes. Away from the spider.
Away from... Actually, no, that would make sense then. You're right. Okay.
I mean, technically there's a wall there, which is why I wasn't threatening, or the Auburn here wasn't threatening the spider, and the spider wasn't threatening me. But I imagine going through the doorway would allow it to get me.
The spider does miss. Anyway,
Yeah,
it is your turn.
So I attack All Eyes.
Go for it. That's a hit.
So 9 damage.
All Eyes shrieks in pain. Auburn.
All right, one more strength check to see if we can't break these bonds.
Not this time. You
Well,
can still attack, though.
Slash it.
Oh, who's that on? The spider?
Yes.
You're still like hacking away and slashing at the spider. You see a bunch of cuts on its belly and back now from your sword. One of its legs has already been cut off. You know, it's still fighting viciously, but it has been injured heavily. Forvel.
All right, run up to a space where I can see everyone. Fists are swinging. This time I do a telekinetic elbow.
I didn't even know you could do that, but go for it. Who is this on, by the way?
Ettercap.
That misses. All Eyes does not like that you touched her. You just see her snarl and she slashes at you with her claws.
You're wearing a diaper.
20 and 20.
Yeah.
I don't know why there's 2 damages showing up. It should only be the top one. I'll try and fix that.
So 5 and 3?
So yeah, 5
Which
and 3.
turns into 4 and 2, so 6 damage.
Mm-hmm. Oh, does it do damage reduction on both hits?
Well, they're 2 different attacks, so yeah.
No? Okay, I'll take it. See, I think I fixed it. I think the problem was it was like double in there for some reason. So you have been slashed for 5 and 3 and 4 and 2, whatever it was. Regular spider does not like you, Auburn, and it's going to try and bite you in the neck.
Owie.
That time it hit, so that's 12 damage, and I need you to roll a fortitude save.
Looking for my saves.
It would be near the top where your HP is.
There it is.
You're good. But you still take 12 damage.
All right. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, she has a lot of HP, so you'll probably be okay for now. For now. King.
Another scimitar slash at All Eyes. Well, whatever.
That's a miss. Auburn.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot it was Auburn.
That's all right. That's all right.
All right. Strength save first, or strength check. I mean, getting used to the sheet. It's in the middle. That does it.
That gets you free. You're good.
All right, and then longsword slash.
No penalties on this one, but it's not going to matter. That's a miss.
Get rid of this. Oh, thank you.
No problem. Yeah, just double checking on the spider. That is a miss. Yes. Okay. For Vel.
Going after Ettercap, right hand cross.
That's a hit. Ooh. 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 12 damage to All Eyes. With that right cross, like, she staggers for a quick second. She's like, you just hear it, like, clicking. No! My food! She's gonna shoot web in your face there, Barbarian. Okay?
Oh, what in whose face?
In the Barbarian's face.
Yep.
24. I'm assuming that gets through.
Yep.
Okay, -4 penalty to burst on your attacks and everything. Excuse me, you're entangled. -4 penalty to Dex. And I believe it is also a -2 for on your attack rolls. You need a DC 15 to break free. So that's All Eyes' turn. She's happy you are entangled. That makes you easier prey to her. The other spider doesn't know fear, and it's going to try and bite Albrin to death. Does 18... that gets through.
AC is 17. That's a hit.
All right. You take 6 damage. You don't have to worry about... actually, technically, I think every bite is poison, or chance for poison. I'll double check that, but for now we'll just say no poison, okay? King, your turn. Are you gonna break free?
First off, I just want to make a quick note here. I'm adding 4 points back to my current hit point total. I forgot to mark off my 4 temporary hit points for going into a rage.
Fair enough.
So that literally brings me back up to half. Let's see. I think I should make the breakout attempt because while I'm enraged, I have a +4 morale bonus to my strength score. Not my strength score, to my strength rolls.
You have a good chance of getting out of it then.
Yeah, seems like a worthwhile thing. But not doing.
Jeez.
But I can still attack after that, right?
You can, just with the penalty. Remember, it's a -2 to the penalty.
Oh, I almost forgot to mark off. The 2 dots I have on my token are me keeping track of how many turns of rage I have left.
That's fine.
Alright, so swing in for an attack. Wasn't gonna happen anyways.
All Eyes laughs in your face.
Of course. Where else would you laugh?
Albrin.
All right. I don't like the spider. We're not friends. But it is a very lucky spider right now.
I also just double checked. I need you to roll a fortitude save because it can poison you multiple times.
Okay.
Because poison actually stacks, and it is for creatures that can go multiple. That's a miss. So the way this is going to work, frequency for 1 round for 4 rounds. For the next 4 rounds, you get a chance to save from the poison. But each round you fail, you're going to get 1d2 strength damage. What is Albrin's strength, or her strength stat?
10.
Okay, so right now her strength is 9. And if it goes to 0, she dies.
All right, so all my attack and damage rolls are going to be at -1.
Uh-huh. And, by the way, you get another fortitude save on your turn. So, because that poison would have affected you previously. So you go ahead and roll it again.
Okay.
Still not enough. So we will, next round you're going to take another bit of strength damage. And then you get another chance for saving. So that's like round 1 of 4. In fact, I'm going to make a note of it on your token.
when you touch those dots, instead of clicking them, you can type a number and it will put the number. There you go.
Yeah, no, I was trying to do that before. I just forgot how to do it. So, Forvel.
How's the Ettercap looking?
She looks like she's been hit for 6. Pretty rough at the moment, but she seems confident that she can take you all with her, or take you out.
I am happy that she seems confident. That's really good for her. As the left hand goes around for a hook right to the kidney.
That's a miss.
How many more of these you got left? Because I'm just wondering what you're going to do when you run out.
Yeah, I mean, how many do you have left?
I have 3 of those, and I still have 1 casting of magic missile waiting.
All right, so you still have some options.
And then after that, I do have a sword.
Yeah, join the bouncy castle we got going on here.
Speaking of, All Eyes has her claws out. She's gonna start slashing at you there, King. Ready?
Go for it.
17?
I'm assuming a tie hits, right?
Yep.
Yes. Yeah, so that's 6 to you.
Which turns into a 5.
Alrighty.
Currently at 7 hit points.
That's still pretty good.
Well, I mean, considering you know my other trick, yeah, I'm fine.
I know. That's why I'm trying to get you down so we can at least burn some of those. You'll see. Maybe. Spider's gonna attempt to bite you, Auburn.
Alright. See what happens.
I think it misses. So go. So Auburn, first things first. Strength damage. Actually, no. Roll the hit.
No, you're... Auburn's not turned yet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
In
King.
that perfect English that I just spoke. Auburn's not turned yet.
Hey, that's how I expect King to actually talk. You missed, by the way.
That was Auburn. Again, still haven't done anything.
King, go ahead.
There we go. I'm broken out.
You have broken free. Yes.
And now I attack.
Go ahead.
And I do the normal, which is nothing.
All right. I'm gonna keep that attack. It's a miss. On the spider, and roll fortitude save. So you are no longer poisoned, but you will have to take that 1 more strength damage.
Alright. Is it 1d2? Oh,
Yeah, I got it. So you just take another point of strength. So you're at -8, which is actually a -1 to your strength total right now.
Yes.
Not -8, excuse me. You're at 8. I'm sorry. Forvel.
Telekinetic fist because there's a chance for higher damage.
Go for it.
Right hand, it's going to be another straight where the nose would be.
That's a miss.
I think you rolled how many 6s now?
A lot, unfortunately.
Not your day out there. What are you, afraid of spiders out there?
Technically, it's an ettercap.
Quit making up words. Also, your voice changed.
Sorry, there's somebody in the way.
All Eyes is gonna bite you and try and poison you, King. Ooh, 17.
Yep.
So you take 7.
6.
Roll a 6. Excuse me. Roll a fortitude.
Give me at 1 hit point. Now I have a +1 bonus? Hold on, let me double check. Let's see, it's not the Sacred Tattoo already gives me +1 bonus. Where are you? Not Rage. There we go. Pain is pleasure. Yeah, that's right. I'm into this shit.
Of course you are. So +1 on the fortitude save for whatever you roll.
Yeah. So 15.
You fucking bastard. You just get it.
Oh, yeah. Hit me some more.
If you didn't, you would have to save twice in a row, or for 10 rounds, you would take dex damage, which would have been great.
Oh yeah, you mean my second highest stat?
I mean,
Hit me some more.
Hit you some more. Spiders biting you, Auburn. 15 misses.
Yep.
King.
Yeah, hit it again, or I'll try to. I think I've missed it 5 turns in a row now. Yeah,
That's a
6
that's
Oh,
that's a
sorry, I've got to
miss.
mark off 2 of these rages. I think I forgot the last 2 rounds.
I think your rages are done at this point.
No.
Oh no?
No, sorry. I'm using 2 numbers because I have more than 10. So like, you can't put more than 10 on 1 dot.
Ooh.
I get rid of the yellow, and I turn this one to 9.
Alrighty. Auburn. Come on, the spider is almost dead. You just need to hit it really good.
Alright. Summon all her strength of will into the edge of her blade and strike with the truth of her ancestors. I'm watching roll 1.
Yes, that's a hit. It's still not enough to kill it, though.
God damn it!
Oh, God.
We need higher base attack bonuses.
Oh yeah, that's only 1 damage because I don't know how to track strength loss on these sheets.
I'll keep it in mind. Yeah, that's not enough. It's still standing, but it looks like it's ready to drop. Forvel.
Orville will peek his head in, look at the spider, and cast a spiteful missile.
Yeah, now it's dead. Easily. All Eyes is not happy. She's basically in her own state of enragement. She's like, "You ruined my house!" And starts stabbing you.
You haven't touched anything in your house.
She's clawing your face again.
Yes, I love it.
6.
Yep, so bring that to... Ooh, this is going to be in that weird middle area. Alright, so first I take... Well, no, because I guess the first thing that happened would be the damage reduction would be 5.
Yes.
So I go to -4. But I auto-stabilize. And I'm merely staggered. And here's another weird double thing that's going on here. Is that I can keep attacking and do normal actions. But I would take 1 damage to do so. But I still have a damage of resistance of 1. Which means that 1 damage gets negated by my own damage resistance.
Yes, it does. I looked. I had to look to see if this was even legal, but apparently it is.
Oh,
so.
I mean, even more so is that when I'm at negative hit points, was it my level of barbarian gets transferred to non-lethal damage?
Yeah.
And I do double damage resistance against non-lethal damage.
Well, this is not non-lethal damage. It's going to still try and kill you.
No, I'm saying you hit me for if you hit me for 2 damage right now, my damage resistance it would turn into non-lethal damage.
Oh, okay.
And I have a
damage
damage resistance of 2 against non-lethal damage. Yeah, when I'm at negative hit points, my damage resistance goes up.
Okay. God help me.
What does strength surge do?
Strength what?
Say that again.
Strength surge.
Don't know. That's
It's
my
a
problem.
spell available on my sheet.
Anytime I get one of these character sheets and like, oh, this is a bard with all these spells. Fuck if I know. I'm never casting these spells. If I don't know what they do, I'm not wasting my time.
I did put a lot of the stuff on those for you. Anyway, King, it's your turn. Or you're standing still, obviously.
Yep, I make an attack. With
Go for it.
negatives.
That's a hit.
Is the thing still in effect?
What thing?
The weapon enhancement.
Yeah.
So
So
I don't know how many rounds that lasts. 8 damage.
All Eyes is still standing, but you basically get your scimitar and slash her stomach. You see like this greenish ichor starting to like bleed, come out of her body, and she yelps in pain. Auburn, what do you do?
Enlarge person on king.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
The place wasn't big enough. You crushes to death. Oh, you've killed me!
King basically hits the ceiling. But you now have a +2 size bonus to strength, -2 size penalty to dex. And a -1 on all attack rolls due to the increased size. And AC.
So, the thing I was doing poorly before, hitting people, I'm now worse at. Also, I'm easier to hit.
You do more damage now, though.
I mean, I already look like somebody who you guys have seen dead before. Like, I'm in -8 hit points. People you've seen dead, I'm still standing up and fighting.
Forvel.
I'm going to reach my telekinetic fist into the Ettercap and pull its guts out.
Please hit. That'd be amazing. Oh, not enough.
Howie.
What the hell?
I'm sorry, man.
It's okay, it's not you.
All Eyes just sees you grow and like literally just starts clawing at you. The 23 gets through. Is that 4 damage?
That'd be 3 damage now.
Or 3 damage. Are you actually dead yet?
No.
Okay.
Well, you gotta get me to -18 to bring me down.
What's your negative at?
-7. You need to do another 10 damage.
I'm getting there.
Also, unfortunately, I just realized now that I should have been doing another +1 of damage to every time I hit you. But too late for that now.
Though even with those, she would still be standing at the moment.
Yeah. I didn't take into account that my +4 strength would increase the damage. From rage, I mean, not from
Yeah.
being a giant.
I actually thought you were putting that into consideration.
I was not.
Okay. So go ahead and hit.
This is still a learning curve for me as well. Jesus. Let's see. So it's a -1 to this attack.
Yep. That's a miss. Auburn.
Alright. So I hope I've not ruined everything with that person, but let's try to introduce this Ettercap to the hilt of my blade through the hard and long way.
Oh, sorry. Real quick correction. -18 to kill me. Get a +1 bonus for Heart of the Wilderness.
Oh.
Because technically I'm a half-orc. I count as both orc and human.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
I mean, it's base rules.
Oh, or really, half orc counts as orc and human?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I didn't think orc blood is the thing. Half-orcs count as both human and orcs for any effect related to race.
Oh, cool. I actually did not know that either, but I've never really played with half orcs that much in this game, unfortunately. Forvel.
Going for the same thing as last time.
Go for it. Come on, hit him. Yes, that's a hit! That's enough! You guys, so I'm assuming you're going to actually legitimately, like, pull its guts out?
Yes.
Within the hole, you just see, like, what looks like a telekinetic fist, like, go in and, like, scrape out what looks like entrails from the Ettercap and things it's eaten. All Eyes shrieks in pain and just, like, collapses onto the floor. All this, like, greenish viscera, like, now just staining the cabin.
I, of course, stop raging. How much does a... Sorry, I've got potions on me I need to know. How much does a Cure Light Wounds potion heal you for?
It's a D8 plus 1, usually.
Alright, I'll pop one of those and drink it. D8 plus 1?
Yes.
Come on, I need a high number. That's not high, yeah.
The 9, and Restoration gets rid of, like, magical effects and things, so...
So it doesn't get rid of the...
Yeah, you're doing it on yourself?
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah,
I'm doing
to
it on
get rid of the
myself. I'm
SP.
at -7 hit points, so 8 will bring me back to 1.
That will not help with hit points, but that can actually heal, like, your ability damage.
Right.
So you took the ability damage for the strength, So roll a d4. Actually, I already said 3.
Yeah,
So
you've already done that.
yeah. So never mind. You already healed. You're good.
Wait, does healing... Sorry, for me, this is my question. Healing, does that start from 0 like D&D, or does it start from whatever your negative was?
Whatever your negative was.
Okay, so I am at 1 hit point.
Yes.
All right, and that lesser restoration was on Auburn.
All right.
While everyone else is healing and recovering, I am covering those juggling balls in the blood of each of these creatures.
Don't lick it.
Absolutely not licking it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't lick it.
Auburn looks across at King, says quietly, "This kid is weird."
Yeah?
You're just figuring that out.
Well, I think I knew it when I met him, but... I mean, he is that age, I guess, to be dipping his balls in everything that moves.
Ooh.
It's because I'm gonna make him magical.
Yeah, I think we all said that at one point in our lives.
Okay, so here's what I want all 3 of you to do, just for the shits and giggles. Roll perception checks.
Absolutely.
I know, of course, I have minuses on that for the damaged vision.
I don't know why I can never find anything. Wow, that was good on all of us.
Jesus Christ.
I got
So
a
none of
plus
this numbers
6, got
success
nothing.
before.
Okay. So you do notice, like, around the room, there's, like, lots of webbing and webbing sacks all over the place. Like, it looks like small game, like birds and rabbits, but you also notice, like, 2 humanoid corpses. And you see a third body, which is the hobgoblin. On the humanoid corpses, you notice that they do have items if you want to try and grab them down. You see what looks like one cloak. One of them looks like it had a short bow with arrows. You found what looks like a mace and a scroll tube. And looks like one of them is wearing an untarnished bit of like a chain shirt. And Forvel, you do detect magic in this room. In fact, some of the items that you have in this room are magical, especially on the corpses. The cloak, the arrows, the chain shirt, and in the scroll tube.
So cloak, arrows, chain, and scroll tube.
Yes, you're getting like a faint magical aura on them all.
Got it. In that case, that's what I would go for.
All right.
And I want to see if I know what they are.
This would be either appraise or spellcraft.
I'm appraising them, baby.
That's an appraisal. That's for which
I know
item?
where they were made. Let's start with the cloak.
It is easily a cloak of resistance. You can tell by the embroidering and the feel of it.
What's it do?
Cloak of resistance +1. It gives you a +1 to your fortitude, your will, and your reflex. If you wear it.
I will put it on. Because that my fortitude and resistance are not great.
Mm-hmm. Next appraise. And for what item?
Next will be the arrows.
Most of them are just like, excuse me. There's 16 arrows total, right?
Yep.
15 of them are just arrows +1. The last one, you suspect it's a sleeping arrow. Or a sleep arrow.
Just to clarify something after the fact,
Uh-huh.
appraise doesn't actually tell you what the magic item does.
I thought it...
Appraise can tell you that an item is magical, but it specifically says it doesn't tell you what it does, what the magic property is.
Oh, I'm fucking that up then. Sorry.
Well, I mean, we're already doing it. It doesn't matter. But
the rolls would have been the same anyways, if it's spellcraft.
Yeah. Also, on appraise, it has to be 5 over the 20 DC to determine if the item is even magical.
Well, you definitely hit that for the first one.
Yeah.
Actually, you would hit it for both, so it doesn't matter.
Just future reference.
Yeah, so I think for the next checks, keep doing spellcraft, please.
Yeah, no problem.
So-
Those arrows would go to Auburn.
Mm-hmm. So she has +1 arrows and a arrow of sleep. What's this for?
The chain.
You actually cannot tell like what the enchantment is on the chain shirt.
Got it. I actually want to see something because there's the multiple turns aspect.
But don't worry about that, because there's no more fighting going on.
Cool,
Unless
cool.
if you want to kill the hobgoblin. Who, by the way, is still like tied up and can't get out. It looks like he's like very weak at the moment.
I'm thinking about it. Spellcraft for the last one. 24. That's for the scrolls.
I mean, you open up the scroll tube, the scroll tube, and you notice 4 scrolls, all of which look like they could be druid or cleric scrolls.
Also, just a quick note for spellcraft: the spellcraft DC is actually less than the DC of the appraisal check. So,
you can tell what spells they are because at least one of them you can tell because you've seen it before. It's one of them is Cure Light Wounds, and actually no, you can tell all of them. You have a Cure Light Wounds, Lesser Restoration, a Charm Animal, and a Plant Growth in there. So those are your 4 scrolls. Sadly, you did not find any of the extra stuff. But those are and you have the mace that was there too.
So has anyone put those onto the any sheets?
well, I never messed with that.
Because I have the cloak documented on my sheet, but that's it.
Yeah, the only time I ever document anything is when I take it onto my person.
Arcloyd, do you want to put? Do you want to do that?
I've opened up the group rations and items.
So what we would be adding to that would be the magical chainmail and then the different scrolls.
It's a chain shirt, not chain mail.
Right.
Thanks for
And
clarification.
4 scrolls, 2 Cure Light Wounds.
1 Cure Light Wounds, 1 Lesser Restoration, 1 Charm Animals, and 1 Plant Growth.
Where's the
And
rest of our people at?
They are.
The 14 others, I mean.
They're like maybe half a day back because you guys were scouting ahead. So they're on that. What do you do with the hobgoblin?
Kill him.
You can do that.
Yep.
All right. So who's gonna kill him?
I will.
You just go up to him and just like slit his throat.
Yeah, slow push of the. Well, I guess I wouldn't push it in. A scimitar is not a piercing weapon. I guess I just slow rotate around the neck.
All right.
You know, one hand against the back of the blade, pressure, and then the other hand just guiding it in like a meat cutter.
Do you search his body?
No.
I
I'm sure
do.
somebody else will. Yeah, I'm sure somebody else will.
For Vel, perception on the hobgoblin's body. That's actually decent. You do find his rations. It looks like he had like 3 trail rations on him.
Okay.
Let's see what he's wearing. Give me a second. I'll pull up his sheet. Hobgoblin. He had a what looks like a hand axe, a composite longbow. The longbow is still on his back, and about 10 arrows. He was wearing padded armor, and he had 2 potions on him. They look like Cure Light wound potions.
Got it.
Oh, one more thing. He also had a missive.
I'll read it.
It's a bounty missive.
Oh, the same one as before.
It is, but this group has actually never seen it before.
Right, I just meant that we all know what the bounty missive says, right? Out of character.
Character you should, yeah. It's the same exact thing. Offering a bounty of 25 pieces of gold to any member of the Ironfang Legion who returns reliable information regarding the location of fugitive human-likes who fled Phaendar.
I was asking so we didn't have to read it again.
Well, that's not even the whole thing. You can use anything else you need from the missive.
No, I hand it over and I'm like, see, we're wanted. Somebody wants us.
I don't know what you're trying to imply.
Neither does he. He just says shit sometimes because he wants to.
And I think on that note, it's actually almost 10 o'clock, so I guess it's time to end it. Unless if there's any other business you got to do here.
I don't think so.
As far as I know, we're just gonna hang out here until the people show up.
Auburn's like looking and like saying, like, how long has this creature been here? It almost looks like the creature made this thing a nest that's been here for a couple of weeks.
Yes, but why is the rum gone?
I don't know. I can't answer that question. Anyway, congratulations on killing All Eyes.
And now the world is blind.
Well, she is, because she's dead. So, I will tally up XP, as always, after the fact.
Yep.
Thoughts on today's session? If I be honest, is it good? Is it bad? Is it terrible? Is it great? What do you think?
Love the dynamic change.
People died, so I'm happy.
I had a good time. It was a very tense combat with the wolves and then again with the Ettercap and spiders. And I'd like to thank you for not pulling any punches.
There was a moment where I was thinking I could probably just have Anar in there to heal up Benjamin just to get that out of there. But, you know.
I mean, they weren't there at the start of the fight, so...
Yeah. That was the only time I was thinking of it, but yeah, no punches were pulled. So I know you're happy about that, and I'm glad that you're enjoying that too. This
That's
game
the way
can
it should be.
This game can be very deadly in the early levels, as you can notice.
And on that note, I'm definitely going to spend some time building my brawler.
Does everybody have a second character in mind? I'm just asking. Do you have one too, Justin?
Nope.
We're just going to ride it as long as you can to see how long we can go.
That being said, like, I always have 5 backup characters in my head at all times. Like, it's the case where I don't really need to think about it, but until the moment I'm making it.
That makes sense, then.
See, the only other backup I can think of right now, since I don't really know the system, I just looked up cool ideas for character concepts. Doesn't come online until like 6th level, so.
What's the concept? I'm curious.
There's a spell called Magic Jar. or something like that.
Yep, I know that spell.
Yeah, so Gurren Lagann, the character.
Magic Jar is disgusting.
Yeah, so basically make a golem. It's basically the first character I played in a different way. I guess Alphonse Eldrick would be another example of that same idea.
Elf? From what's his name?
Yep, that's my favorite anime. What's its name?
Yes. Anyway.
By the way, this is since it's on record, not my favorite anime.
What is your favorite anime, out of curiosity?
Probably Gurren Lagann, actually. I love so many different isekai anime, and so many anime get me emotional in other ways too. But Gurren Lagann has never let me down. I've watched that like 17 times in a row, and I still feel the same way every time I watch it. Like every speech is made to ramp you up. So it's like, yeah, I'm there. That's my anime.
There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, if you ever wanted to know what Theta's favorite anime is, now you have it on tape.
Until asked again some point later.
Probably. Shout outs from the group. You guys go ahead first, and I can end it.
Absolutely. One Bad Roll every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Starting on the 4th. Let me confirm that date. Yeah, I'm good. Starting on the 4th at 7 p.m., we will be adding a Monday game. That will be October 4th. Of Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition, taking place in the lovely city of Toronto, with my twisted mind behind it, so that should be a good time. I would hope to see everybody there.
Theta.
Oh yeah, Theta. Yeah, I run the channel here at Know Your Role. We have games on Wednesdays, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And then 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. We also have bi-weekly recordings of Notes from the Aleph, a podcast about games design. That airs at 2 p.m. And then on Sundays, we have the 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. game of Dungeons & Dragons. Great off to the Wild Coast. See us there.
There you go. Arcloyd.
I have no shout-outs. I'm sorry to say I am the most boring person here.
Don't sell yourself short. Usually I am.
Probably in as many games as me and Griff are in.
Right, but I don't run any
here on channel.
I don't run any here on the channel either, but I may change that soon. I may see if one of the spots doesn't get filled up, and I may volunteer for it.
I think there are spots that are open, so go for it. And for me, my name is Rob. I run this Pathfinder game. Hope everybody who is listening comes in and watches it. You're enjoying it. You can also find a lot of my own streaming stuff on the channel Link's Ocarina 86. I really wish I was able to get into streaming earlier instead of later. And you can also check out my writings. I write for the website techraptor.net. Just did build guides, a couple of build guides for companions for Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. For more RPG goodness, if you want to check those out. Anyway, that's all I have. Thank you so much. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.